Hey, fantastic people. How you doing? Well, never in my life or in my world will I think of recording or presenting an episode of HotSports from the car. But I'm sure never in our own world did we also think that there will be a lockdown that would affect each one of us, wherever it is that we are. Welcome to the social distancing episode of HotSports. My name is Babajide Guerrero, and I want to again plea with everyone. This is my own plea to everyone to please stay safe. Do best to wash your hands. Do best to observe yourself and your environment, and of course check yourself in at the hospital once a while, just to be sure that you are fine. Oh well, I told you guys not to come to the studio because of course the obvious lockdown. That's why I'm here, in the car, trying to put things together for the show. So we'll go for a quick break, and when we return, the very first episode and hopefully the only episode of the social distancing episode of HotSports will be right on the way. Nothing changes for us. Remember, HotSports is still the longest running independent sports show on Nigerian television, and I want to quickly start by saying that finally the Tokyo 2020 Olympics have been put on hold till 2021. Right now, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, due to the worldwide corona pandemic, which was due to start on the 24th of July, has been said to be too old, not later than summer of the 2021. Well, Thomas Bach, the IOC president at the time, says that, we're going to be postponing the Olympics for 1 year. And Shinzo Abe, the Japan's prime minister, said, I concur. Well, that's it. I think it's a good news. Finally, the world can concentrate on making sure that we do not have issues of coronavirus anymore. The ones that we have, the victims that we have already, they will be placed, or they are already being placed under intense supervision. But not only does the IOC, or rather will the Olympics be suspended, in rugby we can confirm that the end of the year's Six Nations tournament was also postponed, with 4 outstanding fixtures to be rearranged. In the men's tournament, in football, the Euros 2020 is also postponed and will be played in the summer of 2021. While the sport is suspended in UK until 30th, and that of course is the earliest. The first 8 Grand Prix of the Formula 1 season, of course, has been delayed, with Monaco and with the Monaco Grand Prix, which has been cancelled. Country cricket in England will also hold. That's going to happen 28th of May. It will not hold, while the English Street Test Series against West Indies, due to start at the Oval on the 4th of June, is also in huge doubt. And that's a lot of the news we can take at this time, as confirmed coronavirus. All form of professional tennis has been postponed until June the 7th. Of course, ruling out the clay court, while at the French Open, which is this year's second Grand Slam, has also been rescheduled for September. We can also say that the Golf Masters and GPA Championship has been postponed, with a decision yet to be made about whether or not September's Riders' Cup will hold. The London Marathon has also moved from the 26th of April to the 4th of October. Well, good news, if at all your roots is deeply into the professional football league. Good news for Yimba Football Club, and of course good news for sport lovers as well. Ekunda Ojo, and of course Abia Comet Benjamin Iluyomade has regained their freedom, in quotes. These guys were actually kidnapped. Yes, they were kidnapped recently, and they are finally released to go back to their families, even in a time like this. Well, the COVID-19 virus has seen everyone in the world here and there scampering for safety. Even on social media, there's so much giveaway. Yeah, don't ask me when I'm going to be doing my own anyways. Oh yeah, so but the truth is, some sports celebrities and sports personalities have taken it upon themselves to reduce the burden of government and of course humanity at large. Well, Pep Guardiola donated €1 million to fight COVID-19 in Spain. Conor McGregor pledged €1 million as well. Jose Mourinho was seen helping the aged, and at the same time, players and directors at Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund will take temporary pay cuts such that it's easy for the clubs to pay employees who, of course, who are in financial crisis owing to this coronavirus war. We can also confirm that the number of people has also thrown their weight. Cristiano Ronaldo as well, Lionel Messi helping the hospitals in Barcelona and of course in his hometown as well. Well, in boxing, we are hearing that the British world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury could have a trilogy. Yeah, that's the third fight between him and Deontay Wilder, and that's going to be for the third time of asking in October. I'm tired of seeing those two fight, really. I don't know about you, but I'm really tired. But yeah, they're going to be fighting, and it's going to be happening in October. So we can confirm from Frank Warren, but it's all possibilities that would possibly see if I thought this would actually see the light of day. I want to see it happen, but I'm also equally tired. But they're two good boxers, and let's see how that would go. Fury is 31, and of course he gained the 7th round technical knockout win over Wilder at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas to take the WBC title from him. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua is now scheduled to fight Bulgaria Kubra Palev at the Tottenham Stadium. Remember, he is currently holding 3 of the 4 titles, and in fact he's currently in self-isolation because Prince Charles was tested positive of the COVID-19, and very recently at the Commonwealth meeting he interfaced with Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua has gone into self-isolation, of course, quarantine. Well, still on tennis, Wimbledon could be postponed or even cancelled after the All England club chief called an emergency meeting for next week to discuss whether or not to go ahead with the year's tournament amidst all this outbreak of coronavirus. The Royal Spanish Football Federation, RFEF, President Luis Rubiales on Wednesday announced that the lines of credit for lower level clubs in difficulties because of the corona pandemic, and of course repeated that he hoped the season could be completed. Everyone, of course, is hoping that the season could be completed. And also remember that this is basically going into one or two news about transfers and footballers. Frank Lampard of Chelsea has come out to say, you know what, I need £200 million to bolster my team, to give them more strength in depth. And of course, he has mentioned some couple of names. Miralem Pjanic is one of those names that he wants to get, from the money that is, of course, offered to him by Roman Abramovich. Pedro, Chelsea's Pedro, came out to say, well, I'm done and dusted. I'm terminating my contract at the end of the season. Meanwhile, Shanghai Shenhua's loanee, Nigerians Odion Igalo, Shanghai Shenhua offering him £400,000 per week, 2-year contract. Yes, if he returns back, or rather if he returns to after his loan. And remember that United has an option of signing him permanently. But the question is, it's now a battle of wits and mind. Should he go for, which I was here in the studio with my boys anyways, but he's just here alone. But what do you think? You can still hit us up on social media. Do you think he should stay at Manchester United if they eventually offer him that particular deal, or he should go back to China where he's going to get £400,000 per week? Yes, that's a lot of money, if you're asking me. Well, that's the lot we can take. It's a very abridged show, a lot we can take on the social distancing episode of HotSports. Of course, remember that you can join this conversation on social media, but most importantly, I need you to do something for yourself and for everyone and for humanity. We need you to stay at home. We need you to please be sure that if you're going out, it has to be extremely important. Do not forget to also go around with, I'm trying to fetch my sanitizer here. Go around with a sanitizer here and there. You have to make sure that you're sanitized every day. Make sure that you are, of course, taking care of yourself and looking after each other. You do not take these things for granted. You really do not take COVID-19 for granted. Our hopes and prayers, our optimism is still right up there. But please remember to keep safe, to be safe, to keep clean, and above all, to never ever stop believing that this particular COVID-19 will get a cure, and of course humanity will recover. I want to say thank you very much for joining us at this time. My name is Babajide Guerrero, and it's the HotSports social distancing episode. I will see you again, hopefully from the studio next week, or maybe from the car, who knows. But bottom line is, you got to stay clean. Bye for now.